Hello, here is your upper body and core strength workout. In this workout, I have some dumbbells, a lighter weight and a lighter set and a heavier set if available, because some of the exercises you might want to alternate between the two. If you only have one set, that's also no problem, can make it work. I also have some sliders. So I've got these plastic ones because I've got carpet. So paper plates will do, and also like plastic plates. Anything slippy that you can slip around on the floor would help. If you have wooden floors or tiles or like a hard floor, towels work perfectly, like tea towels or a bit of a normal towel or like some material or something like that would work very nicely. If you've got carpet, just applying light pressure to the sliders helps it glide a little bit more, because obviously the carpet gives it a little bit more resistance. So, format. We've got 3 circuits, each circuit focusing on particular muscle groups. 2 exercises in the circuit are dumbbells, 2 exercises are slider core focus. We'll do the dumbbells back to back, then we'll do the slider core back to back. I will be moving my mat around because I'm not going to edit out me doing that, because that's going to take ages, and also I can move around. You don't have to move your mat around, or you shouldn't do, because I'm just moving around so you can see the form a little bit better. So that's going to be fun, isn't it? Watching me move all my equipment around the room. So let's warm up and then we'll get started. Okay, so just standing up nice and tall. Let's wake up the shoulders. We're just going to palms face behind, and we're going to bring the arms up and circle them round. Really focusing on moving the shoulder blades. That was like a massive intro. I'm really sorry. I had so much to say. Also, we're working 40 seconds on, 20 seconds off. We'll have about a minute between each circuit. There we go, even more information. I'm sure I will give you more as it comes. So really reach and round. Let's do one more, coming back and forwards. Really trying to keep the ribs soft, going round. I can feel my upper back's really tight, so this is feeling really nice. One more like that. And we're just going to come and hinge over into a little hinge position. We're going to do some things in hinge position today. So think of your deadlift, hips back, back nice and straight, shoulders open. I'm just going to fly the arms open and then bring them straight up. So what I'm doing, I'm going up and back. Soft bend in the elbows, just so we're not fully just locking the arms out too much. Up and back. Couple more. Really important to open up that upper body, or the muscles we're going to be using. Back. Let's do one more. Up and back. Coming up to standing. Let's roll down through the spine. You'll see I've got my little mat today. It's easier to move than my massive one. We're going to roll down through the spine and walk out to a plank. Roll all the way down, walk out to that plank. From here, we're going to drop the knees and send the chest forward, looking forward, just stretching the core. Come back, tuck the toes, hips high, walk back up to rolling up to the top. Let's do that 2 more times. So let's roll down through the spine, roll, 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 walking out. So waking up the shoulders as well, knees down, chest forwards, looking ahead, and tuck the toes, hips high, bend the knees as much as you need to get back up, and rolling back up. So in today's workout, we're going to be doing some holds. So we're going to be playing a little bit with time under tension. And here, I'm going to stay down on all fours. So we're going to do a bit of thread the needle. So take the right hand, we're going to open up to the side, twisting the spine, and bring that hand under the left, letting the left hand bend. Opening up and down. So we've got some holds in the exercises just to add a little bit more spice. So this is a really good website. Oh my goodness. Workout. It's a really good workout if you've only got like light dumbbells to hand, because we're playing with keeping our muscles under tension. Last one. And let's switch sides. Let's take the left arm open. Think of the spine twisting rather than the arm just flinging open and close. Twist. twist. Last one, twisting through. Coming up, let's do a few cat-cows here. Just wake up the spine and the lower back a little bit more before we get going. Just breathing, one breath in each direction. One more here. Coming back to a nice flat back. I'm going to tuck the toes, bend the knees, peel the bum up towards the ceiling, just pushing back into that down dog, heels towards the floor, shoulders nice and open. I'm going to walk the hands up to the feet, nice and slowly, and rolling up through the spine. Let's just flap the arms, waking them up a bit more, come into a nice hinge position. Up and over, up and over, up and over. For 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Come up to standing. Just going to reach the arms forward, reaching the right arm forward, left arm forward. Right arm forwards, I'm gliding forwards and forwards. Forwards and forwards. For 4, 3, 2, last one. And just roll the shoulders, roll the neck, one way and the other. Okay, so we're gonna get started with our first set. Okay, so our first round, working the chest and the back, and we're gonna come down onto the floor and grab both your dumbbells. If you've got a heavier set and a lighter set, grab your heavier set. We're going to do a chest press, alternating chest press with a little dead bug situation. Then we're going to go into some back rows standing up. So bring both feet up in a nice little tabletop and arms overhead. We're going to do the left arm, left legs out, left arm, right legs out, left arm stays up. We're going to do 2 presses with the right arm, and then you're going to switch arm and leg. Press, press, hold up, switch, press, press, and switch, press, press. So in the press, because our legs are out, we're really working on keeping that control, trying not to rock from side to side. Switch, press, press. So the opposite knee is bent to the arm that's going down. And down. Ooh, it goes quickly. So we're going to come up to standing. So the transition will be pretty quick. Not going to lie, but we're doing these 2 back to back. So we're going to hinge row, and we're going to start with squeezing the shoulder blades. You're going to do 2 rows, and then we're going to switch. Okay, here we go. Hinge. Arms up. Down. Down. Hold. Down. Down. Hold. And I'm really trying to squeeze the shoulder blade of the hand that's held. Keeping that time under tension. Got about 10 seconds. Hold. And you can take this to the ground. I'm going to be renegade rows if this is too much. Last one. 1, 2. Very nice. Let's go down to the ground. So we're going to do that twice more. Yeah. Grabbing your dumbbells. Got 10 seconds. So let's set up the legs. Bring the legs to a little tabletop position. Arms up. I'm going to do left leg out. Right arm stays up. Left goes 1, 2. We switch. 1, 2. Switch. 1, 2. Switch. Breathing. Keep the ribs down. Switch. Working on our coordination as well in this little sort of dead bug hold situation. Almost there. Switch. Switch. And down. Very nice. We're going to come up to standing and do that row, keeping our back nice and straight. Squeeze the shoulder blades back. When you're holding on to that row, let's get into position. We're going in 3 seconds. Let's squeeze back. Let's do it. Down, down, hold, hold, hold. Just keep alternating, arms, 2 rows, holding, 15 seconds. Sorry, I'm doing sound effects. It just helps me breathe. We'll have 20 seconds to transition. So make sure you got those sliders ready. If you don't, pause and get them. Last one. Coming up. Okay, I'm going to move my dumbbells to the side. I'm just going to flip my mat this way. So we're going to do some slider push-ups. Hands are going to be on the sliders. Let's put our hands on the sliders. Get in. I'm doing a kneeling push-up just so I can control it. And my hands are fairly central. The right arm's going to go out. I'm going to push up and slide back in. Slide, push, glide that hand back to center. Slide, push. So try to make your push up and your slide in one motion. Slide, push. 10 seconds, keep that core in. 7. Last 3, 2, 1. Very nice. Now, I'm going to come down to my belly, put my head on my carpet, because this is easiest. And you're going to be doing a little coming up with the arms to the side at a V as you come up through that upper body. So core's nice and tight. Protect the lower back, heads down. Let's come up through the upper body as we swim the arms open. Hold for a second, and then let's come back down. So strengthening the core, strengthening that back, up and down. So it's like a little Cobra variation. Coming up, squeezing the shoulders, and sliding back down. Now this could be too much, you can just slide up like this and slide down. But if you want to advance, you're going to swim the arms wide, making it a bit more challenging, and rest. Okay, we're going back to that push-up situation. So I'm going slide, push, center. Okay, we've got 5 seconds. We're doing this all over again. So get into your core, get into your position, brace the core. Let's do it. Slide, push, power up. Slide, push. So we're thinking of the chest coming forwards, between those sliders, rather than the head coming down. So I'm almost like sort of leaning into it a little bit. 15 seconds. So working the core and the chest again. And that lovely Cobra is opening up our backs and strengthening. Last one, up. That lovely Cobra position is just strengthening that, all that back line of our body into the core. Now this time, if you want extra challenge, you're gonna squeeze the legs and lift the legs off. Lift the feet off the ground as we slide up. So arms ahead, head down. Let's come up, swimming up, and you can lift the legs only if it's okay on the back, and then you're going to come back down. So slide, open the chest. Inhale, and exhale, lower. Keep squeezing the glutes, squeeze the core, and down. Up, 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 up. Squeeze the upper body and lower down. Pelvis is pushing into the floor slightly because you want to protect the back. Coming up nice and slowly and rest. Well done. Okay, first set done. Have a sip of water. I'm going to go into some shoulders and some biceps. Now, this time round, I'm going to put my mat this way. I'm like, do I need to? I probably don't even need to. I can just do it this way. No, I will. See, I told you it was going to be hilarious watching me do this. So, shoulders and biceps. So now, we're going to do an Arnold press like this, but one arm's going to be staying up, one arm's going to be coming up to meet it. That's move 1. Move 2, bicep curl, one arm's holding, one arm's dropping, okay? I'm going to do this in kneeling, just because it adds a little bit more pressure on that core. Right, one arm up, and let's go. We're going to go 2, 1, like we did before. 2, on the third one, we're going to hold up, bring that one down. I'm forgetting to rotate. Rotating the arm, rotate the arm, bring it back down, other arm. Sound effects again. Cores tight. 1, 5 seconds. 2, 3, and hold. And rest the arms. I can already tell that's going to be spicy. Get them shoulders, get them arms. So we're going to be holding at 90. We're going to go 2 up, 2 up. Then we're going to do, next round, we'll do hammer curl, hammer curl. Okay, I really love this move. So if you've seen it before, it's because I love it. Okay, let's go down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up. Let's hammer. Let's bicep curl. Down, down, let's hammer. "15 seconds. Bicep curl. I think this might be our last round, 5 seconds. Hold, 2, 1, rest. Drop those dumbbells, give the arms a rest. That is some spicy time and tension. I do that one a lot because it really can really feel the stability, and you can really feel the biceps like fired up. So you don't have to do like a million bicep curls to get your biceps nice and working. Okay, getting ready. Arm up. Let's do it. Press. Last time for this move. I love this exercise as well. So, because it really works the core, because you're having to balance and hold something overhead without leaning back. 10 seconds. 4, 3, 2, 1. Woo! Last time for those hammer, hammer, curl, curl, hold. ISO holds. And then we're dropping to the mat for some more action. So we're doing like a pike, and we're doing like leg slides. That's what's gonna go on. Okay, 3, 2, 1. Let's hammer. Try not to use any momentum. You just curl, keep everything still, keep the core engaged, keep those glutes fired. Last time for this exercise. Woo! Up. 10 seconds. 8, 7, 3, 2, 1. Full luck. Done. Okay, quick change of my mat position. So I'm going to have my hands on the mat. So if you're using the mat and the leg's going to be off the slider, we're just going to bring forearms down and bring our feet into the feet, 1 foot each on the slider, and come into a forearm plank. From here, we're going to slide, keep the core tight, slide the feet towards you, bring the hips up, and slowly slide back. So we slide up, cores in, and slowly glide it back. And again, up and down. 10 more seconds. This one's nice, slow and steady one. 5 more. And rest. Woo! Okay, we're coming up into a high plank. I'm going to slide the legs, alternating little half circles to one side and the other. Okay, I've got so much glitter. Glitter gets everywhere. I've got glitter on my mat. I don't know where from. 3, 2, 1. I'm going to slide and back. Slide that leg up. Glide it back. One more round after this one. Cores in. 15 seconds. Now you can be sliding on your knees as well. I'll just show you quickly. Same thing, you can slide. It's a bit harder on the knees. And slide, slide. Just as harder to keep it nice and light. We can also do this. You can also do that. If that's too tricky, you can get with the slider and tap, tap. Okay. So we're going to go from the pike. Same thing with the pike. You can go from a plank, step into a pike. If it's too much, trying to pull up with the slider. Going in 3, 2, 1. Here we go. And then I will control the way down. And up. Control, keep the core drawing in. And again. And control. Good. We've got less than 10 seconds to go. Probably room for one more. And slide. Rest. Last slider move here. Then we're going on to some triceps and a bit more back core situation. Bit glutey, bit corey. Going in 5 seconds. 3, 2, 1. Holding that plank, gonna sweep and bring it back. I can feel my biceps. Sweep and back. Control and back. 15 seconds. Final 10. You can do it. Your circles don't have to be super big. 5, 4, 3, 2, and rest. Sliders to the side. I'm gonna keep it here because this will be the same mat movement for the next round. I'm sweating. Look at me go. Not even a cardio workout, guys. So we're gonna do a little tricep extension. So we're gonna hinge, tricep, tricep, whilst the other tricep is up holding. Oh, we're gonna be holding it up. So we're gonna have one up, 1, 2, switch. 1, so the palms facing up. Then we're gonna come to the ground to bridge, dumbbell overhead. We're gonna hold it at hover and do some marches with our bridge. So we're gonna hold, march, march. We'll see when we get there, okay? So have your dumbbells handy and off we go. Dumbbells at 90, hinging over cores tight, both palms back, both facing up. One's gonna extend, extend, and up and switch. So I'm switching on the third. 15 seconds. 2, 3, extend. 5 seconds, I think this might be the last round. 1, 2, 3, woo! Biceps, guys. I've said that a lot. You can use them for biceps and triceps. It's very, very good. Very good use of wordplay. Okay, so I'm holding the dumbbell like this, like for like a hammer, an axe, and it's come up into a bridge. Let's hold the dumbbell at a hover above our heads. We're gonna march, knee, knee, then the hand's gonna come in with the knee, knee, knee. So 2 at a hover, too much is at hover, too much as we bring dumbbell with us. Keeping that tuck of your bum under, so you have a nice openness in the hips. Adding challenge with that movement, if that's too much, with the arm moving or with the knees moving, just give me rest. If that's too much with the arms and knees, just do the arms back and forth in your bridge. And you can always drop down from the bridge as well. That's completely fine. Okay, I use my slightly heavier dumbbell for that one, by the way. I challenge myself. Okay, these triceps can be spicy. Hinge, arms up, let's go. 1, 2, 3, hold and switch. So really squeezing that tricep. Wow. I'm gonna go quiet now because this is really hard. 10 seconds, let's go. Last 5, last one. 1, 2, 3, and woof. Put the dumbbells to the side. Grab your dumbbell for your lat pull. Come into the mat. And bridge. Hover that dumbbell overhead and march, march, pull in, pull in. Can you feel those triceps? Because I can. March, march, pull in, march, march, pull in, march, march, pull in, almost there. Oh, there. Okay, quick switch. I'm just going to turn my mat this way, and I'm going to move my dumbbells out of the way, do a little bridge, leg slide. So come into your bridge, pop your feet on your sliders. We're coming down into a bridge, coming up. From here, I'm going to slide the right leg away and slide it back. You're trying to keep those hips level as you do it. So only bring the leg out as far as you can whilst keeping nice and stable in the hips. This is such a good one for the hamstrings, but squeeze the glutes too. Squeeze the core, slide, and bring it back. So this is like, if you have ever done a hamstring curl on like a big medicine ball, and down. We're gonna come to our sides, do some side work. So I'll be moving my mat from this side to that side. So, gonna sit on our sides in a little comfortable little mermaid position. Arms forward, looking ahead. Gonna slide the arm out and then use our core to pull ourselves back in. So let's slide and reach. Then core draws you back in. So see how far you can do. I'm just holding my core just to remind it to engage. Up. So gliding down and up. Keep going, slide. Always love to get the old side body. glide, 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 and up. Now have the arm up if you like, slide, and pull. Very nice, right. I'm just gonna scooch over this way so that when I get to my little slide, my little slidey mermaid, I'm ready. So coming down, get ready for your bridge. Let's bridge up, ribs down, hips open, slide, and bring it back, slide, and bring it back. It's got my heels on, just because otherwise I won't be able to slide it, because my foot wouldn't be flat on the floor. Hips level, tucked under. Breathing, inhale to slide, exhale to drag it back. Really nice one. Finish off the old glutes, working down that side body, that lower back. Core's not just abs, it's glutes. Oh, and down. Core's not just abs. Abs, abs, abs. It's glutes, it's lower back. It's those intrinsic stability muscles, deep, deep, deep down ones. And it's also, obviously, our sides, which is what we're going to do now. So, starting up nice and tall, face forwards. You're going to glide straight in a line, core, up. The further you slide, the harder it is, as I'm sure you can tell. So only go as far as you can control. And I want slow here. Look how slow this is. And then the core judders on the way up. It's great, it's great. Enjoy it. And we're getting a nice little stretch for the hip. Almost there. Last one. Let's slide. Hold it, and then, ooh. We did it. Smashed it. Lovely. And one final time, I'm going to turn my mat so I can face this way. I'm going to look at the video and be like, I cut myself out for half of it. So hopefully that didn't happen. Let's just come into a child's pose. We'll do knees apart, arms forward, stretching, let the head go down. Take a few breaths here. Breathing into the chest, breathing into the ribs. I'm going to move my mat this way just slightly. Breathing here. And then just walk the hands all the way to the right off the mat so you feel a stretch down the left hand side. You can put the left hand on top of the right hand if you want more. And think of pushing the left hip down into the ground. And then up and over to the other side. Stretching down the right. Coming back to all fours. We're going to come up onto all fours, keep the hips high. We're just going to send the arms forward and sink the chest down so we stretch through the shoulders here. Breathing, relaxing the belly. Coming up slightly, we're going to take the right hand underneath for a little thread the needle, stretching out the shoulder. And then up and over, we're going to stretch the other side. Breathing here into the ribs. Coming back onto all fours. We're just going to come to a seated position, so I'm going to face you. And any seating that feels comfortable. Just going to take the arm, we're going to bring one arm up. We're going to reach over, we're going to rotate so you look down towards the floor. Then you're going to smear the front of the room. Let the other arm come up and over, reaching, first looking straight, then rotate down. So a little stretching the upper back and spine. Swimming around, reach, open, and down. Coming back up, let's get the triceps. So bring the one hand behind, Open up the tricep. Bun always gets in the way. Take a few breaths here. And let's switch sides. Breathing. That was really good, that workout. It was really hard to hold, but if you tried it and you're like, I need more, then grab a heavier set of weights. That's no problem. And you can always reduce the time in between sets. You can power through if you like. Interlace the hands behind your back and shoulder blades together. Just open up through the chest. So that's just some ways that you can adapt workouts, either make them easier or harder. You can do more, you can go quicker if you've got lighter weights, or you can work through that rest time and make it more of like a back-to-back-to-back-to-back circuit. Especially if you've done the exercises and you know what's coming. Stretching forwards this time, interlace the hands, just arch the back and come up. And that's there, done. Upper body, core, weights and slider workout. Smashed it.